Hey guys, this is Dr. Desai, and today I'm going to show you guys what I do to take care of my skin at night, every night. So right now I'm wearing makeup. I'm not wearing too much makeup, I'm just wearing mostly concealer, some powder, and mascara and eyeliner. So the first thing that I do is obviously I cleanse my skin. If I'm wearing heavier makeup, then I would probably use a makeup remover as well. Something like liquid foundation, something like that that's a little bit more difficult to get off. So then I'll use like a micellar cleansing water or a makeup remover wipe before I go in and cleanse my face. So right now I am using the EltMD foaming facial cleanser. And so I'm gonna take this and rinse my face first and do a cleanse with this, and then I'm gonna go over it again with my actual Clarisonic cleansing brush, okay? So what I do is I take one pump of the facial cleanser in my hand, and you have to rub your hands together just like this for about 20 to 30 seconds until it becomes almost a little like a foam, and that's why they call it a foaming facial cleanser. So see, this is what it looks like when it's ready. Now I have most of my makeup off, but I'm gonna go over the same step again using my Clarisonic brush. So I took one pump again of that cleanser, and now I'm just mixing it in my hands to make the foam again. And so this is what it looks like. Okay, so now I've hopefully gotten rid of almost all of my makeup and dirt and oil, but I still do another step just to make sure I got every little trace off, and this is using a toner. Right now I am using the conditioning toner from SkinCeuticals, and this is going to help balance out the pH of my skin so that everything that I put on afterwards is going to absorb a little bit better, but it's also going to get rid of any extra dirt and oil that I may have left on my skin. So I just take it on a cotton pad and kind of just smooth it out all over my skin. Now it may be a little irritating for some people, especially around the eye area, but doesn't irritate mine, and I have some makeup left in that area. I'm also gonna go down my neck and do the same thing. And you see I still had some makeup left on there. Now, sometimes if I have heavier makeup on or something, I may repeat that step twice. I just like to make sure that my skin is super clean before I go to sleep at night. So after that, the first thing that I usually put on is retinol, or I might put the glycolic 10 on. So it depends on, you know, if I'm preparing for a treatment for my face or something, I may just switch over to the glycolic 10. When I was pregnant, I was using this, or if my skin has just been a little bit more sensitive than usual, then I'll use the glycolic 10 instead of the retinol, but I really prefer to use the retinol. And sometimes when I'm looking for more of like an instant smoothing out of my skin for the next day, then I like to use the glycolic 10, which gives a really good glow for overnight use, just in one use basically. So right now I'm going to use the retinol, and all you need is a pea-sized amount. So I'm just going to squeeze this out, and this one I'm using is a 0.3. I'm still using a 0.3 because I was off of a retinol throughout my pregnancy, and this tube has lasted me quite a while since then. So just taking a little, like a pea-sized amount, and just a thin layer all over the face, avoiding the eye area and the neck. That's all. That's it. That's all you need. So the next step I like to use is the Discoloration Defense. I have melasma from my first pregnancy, actually. Never really got it back after that, but that's because I was using these products. And you may see a little bit of darkness, but it's mostly this area, and then I do have the dark circles, so I like to put this on around my eyes as well, and it doesn't irritate it either. So I'm just going to take a few drops like this into the palm of my hand, mix it together, and apply it all over my face, including the eye area. And that's it. And the next step I like to do is put on an eye cream, and right now I'm using the A.G.E eye complex from SkinCeuticals. It's almost like a little balmy texture, so it's like this. It's not very soft, so I kind of have to scoop it up into my finger like this and kind of warm it up between my two fingers. I use my two ring fingers like this, and then I just apply it on the orbital bone around my eye area. And I really like this because it feels super moisturizing for this area. Everyone's eyelids are generally more dehydrated and drier and tend to have more of the wrinkles and crepey skin, and so this really helps to smooth that out and hydrate it really well. And then the last step that I do, well, I guess this is the second last step, but for the last step for my face is the Barrier Renewal Complex. And I'm just going to take one pump of that, not even a full pump. I would say maybe like a half pump actually. So what I just put out may be a little bit too much, so I'm gonna put some on my neck as well. But that goes on my entire face, but avoiding the eye area because I just did put that cream on over there and my neck. And this is just going to help improve the barrier protection of my skin. So anything that I have kind of lost in my skin's barrier properties with exfoliating using the brush and double cleansing and the retinol, this will kind of help put the good parts of the barrier back into my skin. And then the last step that I like to use is a lip mask. This is a lip mask. We don't sell it, but this is something that I just really love to kind of complete my whole skincare routine. Really helps me sleep well at night too. Moisturizing my lips. So this is just a lip mask that I like to put onto my lips overnight, and when I wake up in the morning, my lips are just so super soft. I love it. This in combination with sometimes I put on the A.G.E intensifier, especially if I have filler still in my lips, and I do, so I haven't put the A.G.E intensifier on right now, but I like to put that on as well. I try everything out before I decide I want to keep it. I try it out for at least a month before I decide, and I only start to sell it if I actually see a visible result in my skin. So this was my current skincare routine that I do at nighttime. And if y'all have any questions about any of the specific products that I used, then please DM us or send us an email. Thank you.